terrorist.
I'll skip the Norwegian gun law breakdown and keep it moving here because I am running out of time. But I do want to talk about, you don't need a gun. The police will just save you, right? Just look at Uvalde. Look what happened in Uvalde. You can trust the police officers to save you when things get difficult. I did a video earlier this week. We learned a bunch of stuff. The police had riots and shields for over an hour, and the kids still just bled out in that classroom because they told everyone the door was unbreachable, even though they never tried to breach the door. And it turns out the door was unlocked the entire time. That's how the shooter actually got in there. He just walked in.
Oh, my God.
That's some of the new information that came out of Uvalde at a hearing before the Texas State Senate this week. And it shows that both school district police chief Pete Arredondo and the Texas Department of Public Safety, who have both been blaming each other, they've both provably lied in different ways. And it's been contradicted by surveillance footage that's been available this entire time since the shooting. It's just nobody bothered to look, apparently. Or they did look and they didn't like what they saw, but now they're telling you.
Ooh.
Anyway, Arredondo has been placed on leave. So that's the guy accused of giving the stand down order. He's the school district police chief who says he doesn't even know he was in charge. He's been placed on leave by the school district on Wednesday. The superintendent said he had planned to put Arredondo on leave after the investigation concluded, but the investigation is still ongoing and they don't have a timeline for its conclusion, so Arredondo is going to take a break. This story is just unbelievable. Another thing we learned at these hearings this week, no shortage of awful individual stories in Uvalde, of course, but this is another episode of just tragic and baffling. The husband of Ava Morales, she's one of the teachers killed. The husband is Ruben Ruiz. He is a school district police officer who was on the scene. The teacher, Ava, called her police officer husband, Ruben, to tell him that she was shot and is bleeding out. So Ruben tried to rush into the school to help her, but officers in the school stopped him. Not only did they stop him, they detained him and disarmed him and removed him from the scene. This, according to the director of the Texas Department of Public Safety, Stephen McGraw, who disclosed this information at Tuesday's hearing, but did not say which police agency stopped and detained Ruiz and then removed him from the scene. So a couple key questions. How many officers did this take? Because I got to think, if you're a police officer, you're armed, you get a call from your wife, I'm shot and bleeding out, primal mode is going to take over. You're a man on a mission. I got to think that he was making a instinctive effort to get in there. I have to assume he was simply overpowered by overwhelming force. How many officers, again, this is inside the school, according to the report, how many officers inside the school were devoted to the cause of not only not going into the classroom, but stopping the guy who's trying to and removing him? Okay. So that is just a horrific update. Perhaps we'll learn more about that